The last 3 additions to the Jurassic World Evolution 3 roster have finally been unveiled, and those are Deinonychus, Oviraptor, and Therizinosaurus. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at all 3 of those species, so let's get right on into it. Starting with Deinonychus, and it looks incredible. Obviously, this is not the tadpole design that we've been used to from the last 2 games, but instead a new feathered variant, which looks quite cool. Now, the tadpole variant is still in the game if you did like that one, and you can use it in your park, which is quite cool. But personally, I will be using this new feathered Deinonychus myself. It just looks so freaking cool. I'm assuming the male is the one on the right with the pronounced feathers on the head, as well as the more vibrant pattern. However, the female itself does have quite a cool pattern as well, with those red stripes on the back. That's quite nice. The juvenile as well is quite cute, and overall it's just a really good remodel. Oviraptor's up next, and it looks quite nice. The male is the one from the last game as well as the one seen in Dominion, whereas the new model is the female. It also has a slightly reduced crest, which is pretty cool, and the juvenile looks very cute. Lastly, we have the Therizinosaurus, which lacks differences between males and females, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, the baby is quite nice. So that's it for the database section of this video. However, we did get a little bit of footage for each of these species, which we are going to be taking a look at now. So this was uploaded as a short on the official Jurassic World Evolution 3 YouTube channel, and it essentially showcases the Deinonychus in action. We get to see a little bit of the old model that we've seen previously, as well as the new model. Overall, not a whole lot to comment on other than I like some of the color options we get with the new Deinonychus, and the juvenile is just even more cute. Next we get to see more of the Oviraptor, which looks quite nice. The juvenile is especially cute, and it has very nice animations. One thing I would like to point out, however, and I know I said earlier in the video that the male is the one with the larger crest, it is entirely possible that the female could be the one with the larger crest due to something known as reverse dimorphism, which I haven't been paying a lot of attention to in these videos just because of how unlikely Frontier is to do it, but it is entirely possible that the model with the shorter crest is the male.
Hello, I'm Sandy, a principal designer here at Frontier, and today I'll be revealing one of the dinosaurs coming to Jurassic World Evolution 3. If we head over here, we have an enclosure already set up with our dinosaur added. Let's take a look. This is the Therizinosaurus, an incredibly unique and imposing herbivore. Its name translates to scythe lizard, and it's easy to see why. It's believed to have had the longest claws of any animal in existence, a feature it very likely put to good use defending its territory from any unsuspecting dinosaur that wandered into it. While this dinosaur is extremely territorial, it will cohabit with scavengers and Lystrosaurus. Everyone needs a friend, right? You can see some Lystrosaurus in the enclosure over there. If we go over to the comfort panel, you can see that we're missing a few things to help these dinosaurs thrive. Let's paint in some cover and ground leaf to fix that. They'll also need some water, which we can easily add. Now for breeding, we will want to ensure we have the right nest type placed down. There we go. As parents, the Therizinosaurus tends to only have 1 to 2 eggs, with the juveniles preferring to have both parents around. Here come the juveniles now. And there we have it. The enclosure is now perfectly set up for the adults and juveniles, which will keep everyone happy. Thanks for joining us for this special first look at the Therizinosaurus, and get ready to add them to your parks come October 21st.
So the last bit of footage we have is for the Therizinosaurus, and it was revealed at the IGN Fan Fest, I believe. Now it is also available on the IGN YouTube channel, which I encourage you to take a look at, and Not a whole lot to comment on here. The Therizinosaurus is quite cool. However, there isn't a whole lot of new things to talk about that was shown off in this bit of footage. We learned that Therizinosaurus can cohabitate with scavengers, as well as Lystrosaurus, and we also do get a better look at the juvenile model, which has a very nice little social animation with the parents. So that is going to have to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to press the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!